Do your thing, babe. Yeah. Yeah, see? Put her to work.
Gotta be aggressive.
Put her to work.
You're being so gentle.
You're scratching the license plate.
I don't care. It'll make the new stickers stick better, right?
I guess. This is what happens when you get your new registration, guys. Okay? She couldn't just put it over. She needed to scrape all that off and then put the new one on. Good for you. My wife is so smart. I was trying to pick it off with my finger.
3 seconds.
Yeah, see, I was trying to pick it off my fingers, be delicate, but she just destroyed it. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna get into a video. Today's video, used versus new cars. Stay tuned. Whose car do you think would win in a race? 2012 Nissan Versa or the big dog? Look at that monster. Make sure if you haven't followed my Odin _TA392, go and get at it. This is a pre-video to the pre-video. My wife is putting on her registration, putting a little sticker on her license plate. Hustle up, woman. Ooh, you guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble. Back up. Get out of here. Ow. You guys saw it. You got hurt. The video is about to start, guys. Video's coming right now. New versus used car. Starting now. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Odin Driven. My name is Matt, and I am here to educate and entertain you to the best of my abilities. Given the circumstances of today's world, coronavirus protests, Epstein Island, Pizzagate, you know, there's all these different things that are going on. A lot of entertainment, but it's in a negative way. We're bringing more positivity. We're doing the best that we can in that manner. So, let's get into today's video, but before that, as always, please subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate it. As you may or may not know, as of right now, we currently have 95 subscribers. That's 5 subscribers short of doing our little donut video and having a little more fun than typical driving around or the front seat confessions that we usually have. Shout out Front Seat Confessions. I will tag that playlist somewhere up here, so when you get the opportunity, you can jump over there. A lot of educational stuff, a lot of fun things going on in the Front Seat Confessionals playlist. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll ask questions throughout this entire video, and you can just answer it down below. It really helps me out, it helps you out, it helps the world out. And then before you leave the video, I would just say right now, but if it takes you a little time to decide that you like the video, hit the like. If you don't like the video, you can leave, it's fine. Don't hit the dislike, it's mean. I'm not talking about anything really bad, so don't dislike it, just jump off at any point if you don't like what I'm talking about. So anyways, today's video is about buying new or buying used. So we're gonna cover that right now. So when it comes to buying new versus used, a lot of it is very circumstantial. It depends on what you're looking for in your purchasing journey. It depends on, what's in the market. It depends on just, what model year the car is. There's a lot of different things that you have to take into account. It's not just some simple answer. It's not a math 2 + 2 = 4. It's not as simple as that. But I'm gonna guide you through this, and we're gonna figure it out together. So, the benefits of getting a new car. When you get a new car, you get all the newest technology. Okay, if they just came out, some of these cars have the self-parking as it's the first year that they had it. Some of the cars have autopilot or whatever, at least Tesla is, and the technology is getting insane. Some cars boosts, or they boast about great mileage for this specific year, and there's just all these different features that you'll get in this new year, this new car versus last year's, several years ago. So that's one thing you want to take into account. Are you willing to sacrifice some new features if you were going to go used, or do you want to pay a little more to have those new features right now? Maybe there's a new model design. 2015 for the Dodge Challenger, they changed the interior, and changed actually several different things along with that. You know, at that time, did you want to have the new stuff, or were you okay with having the older stuff? Also, what you want to take into account is when you buy used, typically, whoever bought the car originally before you took the hit on the depreciation. So those first 2 or 3 years, it's just, I mean, depreciation. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? The depreciation instantly, right when you drive off the lot, it's like 20% or 15%, I guess, depending on the car. It's astronomical. You're not returning that car for a while unless you put down a good down payment. But when you buy it used, there's a possibility that you can get it at the market value that it's currently at, and your payments will actually keep up with the depreciation that's going on. So you'll never really be upside down on that loan. So it's something to take into account there, you know, the price and the cost and everything going into that used car. Another reason that you might want to get a new car would be the fact that it's going to be more reliable. You know, outside of like this is the first year that they made this revamp, or the car's first time coming out, you know, because when they first drop a car, there's usually issues with it, whether it be like they're bringing back the Ford Bronco, or maybe they did some, you know, severe internal and external upgrades and revamps and everything. There's usually some issues that get kinked out. You know, whoever bought that first year, you're more or less a beta tester at that point. And then you get the recalls, and they fix these things, and they go ahead and make sure that the next year all those things are worked out. So do you want to have the reliability in a new car? Because other than oil changes and rotating your tires, you really don't have much to worry about. Whereas if you got a car that's going on 4 or 5 years, depending on how much mileage it has, you're going to be switching out the brakes. You might have to get new tires. You may have to, I guess, if it's a ton of miles, and depending on the condition of the transmission, you may even have to do a transmission flush. I mean, there's a lot of different things that you'll have to keep up with if you were to buy a used car. They may be taken care of. You know, maybe the previous owner took care of that already, and you might be the lucky one. But if I'm turning in a car or I'm trading it in, there's a good chance I didn't fix any of that stuff, and the sucker next is going to have to take care of it at some point. So some things to take into consideration when deciding with a new or used car. Now, I would say the final thing that you want to consider when buying or when choosing a new car versus a used car is, what offers do the dealership have in the purchase transaction going forward. So for instance, for the new cars, they may have what did Dodge have? The power, the power dollars every, I think it was like every horsepower was like $10 off. So you could see how you might save $7,000, on a Hellcat or something like that. And they may have certain things like 0% financing, especially during times like right now, this coronavirus and the Fed having their interest rates so low. So they may have attractive interest rates at the dealership only for the new cars. They may have different types of deals and promos that are going on that are only for used cars or new cars, and depending on how that works out, sometimes they're trying to push old cars off a lot and it'll be the used cars that they're pushing, and you'll get a better deal on that. And sometimes, and actually the majority of the time, it's going to be on the newer cars. And if you qualify for a lot of those, then it actually makes sense, man. Just, you might pay an extra couple thousand, $2,000 or $3,000. You're gonna finance, so it's not too much on your wallet each month. So these are all things you want to take into account if you're looking at it from a financial standpoint, and what's your best bang for your buck. So for me personally, when I was going through my process of buying my car, and you guys have seen my story, if you haven't, I'll go ahead and link that up below. When I was going through my process, I looked at several of the volume dealers for Dodge. So Coons, Steve White, a couple of the other ones. Now, the issue with them and why I didn't decide to go that route is a lot of their cars, it's just the bare bones scat pack, okay? There's no interior upgrade, there's no Brembo upgrade, it's just the stock of all stock Scat Packs on their lots, and they're pushing these bad boys out and they're selling them. I want to say like 33 or 34 before taxes and fees and all that stuff. But with all their little promos and their discounts and all these things put in there, they're a volume dealer. They're willing to take less money, in trade off for more cars sold. So at the end of the year, it all comes out better, and they probably have the little behind the scenes little bonuses from the dealer, not the dealer, but the brand, the car brand. So you have to take that into account. I took it into account, but when I saw the deal that I had, I really only had to pay. Oh, my wife is home, right there. I really only had to pay. I mean, it was all relative. I got the car at $34,500, plus taxes and title and all that stuff. I mean, I really only paid, again, like $1,000 or $2,000 more than I would have paid for a brand new stock Scat Pack. And my car had, I mean, everything. It had the Alpine upgrade, has the interior, the leather interior. It's got the big Brembo. It's the TA. It was the TA 392 before they went to the Scat Pack with a TA package. So I had the opportunity to get into a damn near fully loaded. Babe, I'm doing a video. I don't got time for this, all right? You guys tell her we ain't got time for this stuff. We're trying to get things done. They want to talk to me.
You gotta help me put my registration sticker on.
Okay, can I finish with my friends? I'm almost done.
How much longer?
How much longer, guys? Like 3 minutes, they said.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Hurry up.
I love you.
Love you.
Oh. I'm in trouble. Just kidding. So, I was willing to pay a little more for a used car it was only a year used. It had 7,500 miles on it. I mean, it was damn near, it's like they just broke it in for me, and then I went in and said, hey, thank you very much for taking this depreciation. Thank you for breaking it in for me. I'm gonna go take it out from you, and then I'm gonna take off. So I got the fully loaded kit as opposed to the stock Scat Pack. It would have been the 2019, a brand new whoop-de-doo, but I got the 2018 fully loaded TA 392 with all the decals and all the cool stuff and all the heritage that comes around with that. I paid a little more, just slightly more, like $1,000, $2,000 more. So in my journey, I found that the used was better than the new. But had I seen a new one and say a new Scat Pack that, it had like 8 miles on it, it's fully loaded, and it was at a relatively good price, with all the discounts and everything like that, then I might have gone that direction. So it really just comes down to your personal preference and taking into account the different topics that I covered in terms of making a decision between new and used. So down below in the comments, let me know, did you buy new or did you buy used? Why did you buy new or used? And going forward, would you buy a new car or would you buy a used car based off of your experience, or maybe even based off of this video and just going off of that? I can tell you personally, I hope to one day buy a Hellcat. That should be a Charger Hellcat. I'm hoping to keep this, have the Charger Hellcat. And now, if finances permit, I would just buy a new Hellcat. I mean, that would be awesome. A 2021, 2022 Hellcat, or the Super Stock or something, but the Super Stock's not in the Charger, so maybe a red eye. But that would be awesome to have a new one. But if finances don't permit, I'm willing to just get a low mileage used Hellcat, and it would just be based off that. But that's just all based off the future, and maybe we'll cover that going forward. But for now, I believe that the used car move that I made and just weighing out the options was the best thing for me. And I'm hoping that this video helps you make a decision, a very sound decision that you are confident in, that you don't have any regrets, so that you can decide whether to buy new or used. So anyways, guys, I really appreciate you sticking around for this video. I got to go help my wife put her little registration sticker on. And just a reminder to you guys, if you don't do this, you need to start too. When you put your registration sticker on, put it over, and then take a knife or a screwdriver and cut diagonally and then diagonally. The reason for that, when you slice it up like that, it's on there, and if someone tries to peel it off, they're just going to peel off a little portion and be like, F, I can't do it. Because people do that. They go around and they steal the little registration stickers, at least in California, I'm sure in other states. And then they take it and they use it for their own. And now you don't have a registration sticker, you get pulled over and it becomes a huge issue. So just put those little cuts in there, save yourself the hassle. It takes you like 10 seconds to do it. Okay, don't cut your finger, don't cut your hand, be safe about it. Because I know some of you guys are a little clumsy. I know it happened to me before. I wouldn't personally do it like that, but I'm speaking in terms of just something else. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for sticking around for this video. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, like it and leave a comment, man. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you want to buy new and used, if you have bought new, if you have bought used, and what your future car is that you will buy new or used, okay? And again, man, if you didn't like this video, you should have left a long time ago. I gave you a warning at the beginning. I don't know why you're even still here if you don't like it. Don't hit the dislike button. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just if you're still here right now, just hit the like button. You were on here for long enough and I did something for you. I either pissed you off enough to get you fired up and you're still here, or you really weren't entertained, or maybe it's just running in the background. You don't even know what's going on. Just hit the like button, okay? It really helps me out. It helps everyone else out. Because this video, the algorithm's a big thing, and then it shoots out to other people if it's the engagement's there, okay? So subscribe, like, comment, and watch some more videos, guys. But anyways, we'll catch you in the next one, and maybe, just maybe, we'll hit 100 subscribers, and the next video will be the donut video. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. All right, guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Friday night, Padres, baby. Padres first game. I think they're playing the Dodgers, okay? If they're not playing the Dodgers, they're playing somebody. Go Padres. We're usually a 60-win team. We have 60 games this year. Just do them all in a row. Go undefeated. Go Padres. See you later, guys.